And another exciting... And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for Denver, in at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Porter is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. It's good. And as a coach, Stan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right.
Yeah, nice read by Gobert. When he's providing an assist, that is a big bonus.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. I briefly spoke with Michael Malone, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Clock at 4. Here's Watson driving to the basket.
You know, Jamal Murray has no problem being the facilitator when he sees open teammates.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Jokic with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
Here's Gobert. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Denver shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Oh, here's Edwards. It's stolen. Murray finds Watson. Here he goes. And Jokic slams it in.
Staying active. Jokic is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Last year, Coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, and for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
6 to shoot. Murray. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside, Edwards. From the arc. It's hauled in by Jokic. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against San Antonio. And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And that shot is a confidence builder for Porter Jr. When he's hitting these, you know he's feeling it.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Randle finds McDaniel. nails the baby hook.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Edwards against Murray. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Misses the three. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Yeah, at the end of the day, a win is a win. But you know they want to play a lot better this time around.
2 points. That one goes.
Too much. Rudy Gobert can take a lot of contact down low.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
27 seconds left in the first. Here's Brown. Defended by DiVincenzo. There's the drive. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen. Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Well, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. On defense, Denver. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. Jokic with the steal. It's stolen by Gobert. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Just 2 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Minnesota ball.
With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. 4th, the Nuggets.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Randall from outside gets the 3-pointer to fall. Randall's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. They need this. And Jokic with the basket. On the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night. The Timberwolves have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Edwards with it. Watson's there. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray against McDaniel. Down low. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
The Timberwolves trail. McDaniels a screen on Murray. kept alive. Moves back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
An absolute warrior on the backboard. Randall knows where to be when that shot goes up.
And we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
Count it. Good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Has to Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Murray against McDaniel. Murray outside. Jokic on top. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. The three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And it's Jokic missing.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
8 seconds left here in the second. For three, Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Minnesota on top as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't led. And during that first half of play, and that is a wrap.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Jordan is out there with Sharp. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Dropper in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now Dillingham. He takes it in. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to Strother. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Reed with a screen on Westbrook. Dillingham with it. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Well, good recognition there from Reed to realize that his best decision was to move the ball.
Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reed after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Saric outside. Outside Gordon. Saric a screen on Ingles. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Poked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Saric shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number 1, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players, so you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable. Well, the biggest thing Naz Reed brings to your team, spacing. Reed can play the 5 and hit 3s. There aren't a lot of guys like him.
And Westbrook, here we go, and finished off by Westbrook.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Pass to Miller. Reed with a screen for Miller. Back to Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Westbrook kicks to Saric. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Nuggets lead by 1. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Alexander Walker. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Westbrook dishes to Saric. Miller grabs the miss. And so Miller will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Saric has the open look. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
So both teams changing it up here. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Porter finds Jordan. Back to Porter. Pass to Watson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Watson's got the lead up to 4 now for Denver.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. There's the triple. Good on the 3-point shot. McDaniel's got 5.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And Watson slams it in.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Here's Randall. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Murray. And he lays it straight in. He has 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside for Randall. Porter with a block. The shot that time, not on target. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Brown. Now, here's Jokic. Denver passing it around. Clock at 6. Here's Murray. Count that one. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Here's Jokic. Outside for Murray. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards with it. Now defended by Jokic. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Murray for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
DiVincenzo. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Right side, Porter. Pass to Jokic. The shot. And it falls over the rim and in. Jokic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Here's Brown. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Nuggets lead by 10. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump it.
Here's Gobert. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Jokic with the screen on Edwards. Brown the pass to Jokic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, that's why you feed Gobert near the rim. He makes the most of those easy opportunities.
And Jokic throws it down.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Porter. Brown the pass to Porter. From deep, Jokic. Here's Murray up on top. Defended by Gobert. A nice shot by Brown.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Watson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nuggets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jamal Murray.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Jokic kicks to Porter. Jokic with the screen on Randall. Here's the three. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Porter. And the Nuggets lead by 17. Gobert down low. Jokic defending. Murray way outside. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they played. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy.
opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
Now here's Watson. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. And stolen by Jokic. Porter with it. Now Wiggins defending. A nice shot by Watson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Curry. Into the lane. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Curry's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Curry is just such a fabulous shot maker. Really knows how to adjust his motion for any distance or defense.
Jokic against Payton. Murray from outside. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Wiggins. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Brown's shot is good.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Curry looking it over. There's a screen by Kuminga. Puts the move on. It's Wiggins on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Curry. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 8 points.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Here's Brown. He's covered by Curry. Murray against Green. Here's Jokic. And it falls all over the rim and in.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Curry with it. He's against Watson. Outside Curry. There's a screen by Kuminga. It's deflected. Payton against Murray. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Watson. And that one drops. Watson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Jokic with a screen on Payton. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Michael Malone.
I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Murray. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Here's Jokic. Here he goes. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Gary Payton II. Denver shooting their first free throw of the night here. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here's Green from the arc. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Denver, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So on the floor for Golden State, Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Murray against Payton. Murray passes to Porter. 6 to shoot. Jokic with a screen on Payton. Here's Porter. Uses the glass on the layup. Porter's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Green, a screen. The 3 from Curry. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's tipped. Curry with a steal. Wiggins outside. Shakes him. The kick out. Curry. Five on the clock. Second chance effort. Can't hit that one. Excellent defense there from Watson. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too. This is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Warriors, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Back to Murray. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Golden State. Victory eluded them last time in Denver when they faced the Nuggets.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
Oh, the fire from Green. No one plays with more passion than Draymond.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
On the wing, Curry, defended by Watson. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Here's Green.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag, along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
What a nice read by Green. He's got a basketball IQ off the charts, an incredible understanding of the game.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Murray passes to Jokic. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors trail by 7. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it, because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Outside Peyton. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. The Nuggets lead by 7. Watson with it. Peyton covering.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Denver shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Green, a screen. Stolen by Jokic. The shot misses. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're key to thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix.
And now let's take... And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Dario Saric is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Gordon with a screen on Hield. Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Outside Schroeder. Jackson Davis, a screen. Left side Schroeder. Strother grabs a miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Schroeder. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Inside. It's stolen by Looney. And he's all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hill to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
And here's Westbrook. Still no points. It doesn't go for him. Here's Hill. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Down low. Here's Looney. Looney! Through contact.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Looney against Westbrook. Strother sinks it from distance. Strother's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Healed with the ball. Looney the screen. Here's the 3. And it's Healed, missing.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Gordon attacking.
Look at Gordon knife through that defense, getting ahead of steam on his way to the basket and flushing that dunk home.
Outside Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he lays it up and in.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for Denver. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Saric outside. 3-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Hield passes to Looney. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Westbrook against Hield. Westbrook, the pass to Saric. 3-pointer, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Here's Jackson Davis. No good. Good work defensively by Gordon. To the inside. Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. Here's Strother. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Now Schroeder. Pass to Hield. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Looney. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Nuggets lead by 9. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. Now here's Schroeder. There's the drive, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. Free throw good, Schroeder. So both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Schroeder. And So it's Denver. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Green in at the 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
To the middle. Wiggins.
What you say? My goodness. Come on now. Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Murray up top, guarded by Payton. Payton against Murray. Here's Brown. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Outside Curry, 6 on the shot clock. Curry from inside.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Murray looking around. From behind the arc. Kuminga pulls it in. Warriors trail by 10. There's a screen by Kuminga. Outside Curry. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Murray, no good. The Warriors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Deflected. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Curry. Here's Brown. The 3-ball. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Brown's got 6 in the quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Denver.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Murray for 3. The rebound by Wiggins.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Outside Curry. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kuminga. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Oh, Curry. Just nasty from downtown.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Murray against Payton. Murray passes to Jokic. Fires it. And again, it's Denver converting.
You know the coaches hated that shot. But guess what? Some of them go in.
Outside Curry. Oh, Curry from way out there.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Watson with it. Kuminga's on him. Yep, that one's good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And You know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Another 3 for Golden State.
3 points.
A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down. No need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
A nice shot by Watson.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside Curry. So the Nuggets win it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed up.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
Welcome, everybody. Thank for joining us for NBA. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Stephen Curry's out there with Wiggins, and it's Kuminga in its small forward. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Wiggins sets a screen for Curry. All right, Brian, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
Now, here's Curry, following the miss by Julius Randle. Kuminga, screen on Edwards. 6 to shoot. To the middle, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Warriors have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry looking it over. From deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Steph's such an ideal pick-and-roll guy. The threat of the long ball always there. So whether he's shooting or passing, the defense has a hard time keeping up.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. You know, how do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys.
What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Curry against Edwards. Now Curry. Last game, 26 points. Crafty move. And he sinks the layup. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Well, he can score from the perimeter, but Steph also knows how to execute inside.
Edwards kicks to Randle. Up top, Edwards, covered by Wiggins. Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Edwards against Curry to the left wing. Wiggins, a screen on Edwards. Curry against Edwards. No good off the back of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 3. And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
They were raving about an opposing player, in this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Thank you, David. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
On the wing, Wiggins, defended by DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Green.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Yes, that goes in. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Curry against Edwards. Fires for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one falls for Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis hits them both. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 7. Left side, Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Wiggins is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Jackson Davis finds Curry. 3-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
Randall with a screen for Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Kings. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Curry against Edwards. Wiggins, a screen on Edwards. Edwards against Curry. Just 5 on the clock. The 9-foot shot. And too long on the shot. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Looking ahead to their next one, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Curry against Edwards. There's a screen. Looking to get it going. The inside game of Stephen Curry. Greg, we know about the EuroCup, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
4 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here, and he makes that one. Randle's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randle stays on the ground in this catch-and-shoot situation and looks fluid.
Curry against Edwards. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Curry against DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
.110 left in the first half of the game. DiVincenzo kicks to Randle. Good on the triple. Randle's got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
Outside Curry. Wiggins outside. It's up a 3. Tipped away. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in. Wiggins has got 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gobert can't hit.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Curry. The 3. The shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top. They're up by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball early.
If they come.
And now, not a bad. And that is a wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Reed is out there with Miller. Then it's Dillingham, and it's Minot in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Here's Miller, and there's the drive.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Releases. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Now here's Schroeder. He has yet to score. There's a good screen. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Miller outside. It's stolen by Schroeder. Moody with it. Defended now by Dillingham. Moody the pass to Waters. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second chance points in the NBA. Number 5, the Warriors.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
It's tipped.
Well, these blocks by Schroeder has got to get his teammates going. They're more rare than they are commonplace, but Schroeder getting in there with good hands.
To the wing right side. Moody the pass to Schroeder. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And a chance to check out the stats for Buddy Hield. Some last season stats for him. He was around 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Moody. Here's Waters. Now Schroeder with the fadeaway. Reed with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now Alexander Walker, defended by Moody. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota. They set the pick. Schroeder surveying the floor. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's 1:40 left in the third. Pick by Reed. Alexander Walker.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Waters.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Alexander Walker finds Reed. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Second chance shot. And the layup good by Dillingham. Dillingham's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Dribbled outside. Pass to Moody. 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Golden State needs to get off a shot. They get it back. To the paint. Here's Looney. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Come on, Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's got 5. Pass to Reed. With the drive. Back to Alexander Walker. A three-pointer off the mark. The deep three from Hield. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there.
Substitution on the court.
It's Curry outside. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty good.
The ruling on the score is confirmed.
We're going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The third quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Stephen Curry's out there with Wiggins, and it's Kuminga in at the 3. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's pretty tenacious. DiVincenzo just taking that intense defense and sort of stepping aside.
And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. Here's Curry. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Edwards with it. Kuminga picks him up.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Edwards. 4 on the clock. To tie it up. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Edwards careening his way to the rim.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
They kick it out to Green. Here's Curry out left of the wing. Here's Jackson Davis from outside off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's McDaniels. Oh, good with the triple. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Curry against DiVincenzo. Now here's Curry, guarded close. They set the screen. Launches from deep. Offensive rebound. Got a piece of it. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Edwards at full speed.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Curry. Lays it up off the glass.
And none better. Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
Randall dishes to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards takes the 3. Look at Edwards slotting home the three.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
To the inside. Here's Green. Unable to get that one. Randall with some nice D. Pass to McDaniels. Out to the wing. Gobert down low. Jackson Davis defending. Edwards inside. He's against Wiggins. And here we go. Kuminga heading to the hoop. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Edwards getting the close range too. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Kuminga. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Curry. Takes it inside. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great score, and what a situational step to get it done.
Gobert in the corner. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry against Randall. And the basket by Curry. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's McDaniels. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win. Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
Then a little. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Hayden Watson is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Now here's DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Jokic grabs the board. And coming off arguably the best season of his career, Dante DiVincenzo on the rise, Doris.
No question about it, B.A. becoming one of the feared shooters in the game from three-point distance. He's bounced around a little bit, but had his best season on both ends of the floor. This guy is a tough two-way player.
That one misses. All right, Grant, a matchup of the elites tonight. Two Titans clashing in this one.
Oh, my. B.A., I mean, there's no shortage of stars on either side of the ball. These tend to be statement games, sending a message by imposing their will.
Pass to Brown. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
They really scrapped out a win last time. Foul trouble on the other side helped them immensely.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action, that often works in your favor, and it did the last time around.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Murray. 13 points in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And had a high number of steals. Just a ball hawk, striking fear into the opponent. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
McDaniels, that's good.
Oh, Mr. McDaniels with the response. How competitive is this guy?
Murray against Edwards. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Gobert. 8 points in his last time out. Randle finds DiVincenzo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Murray scanning the floor. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Gobert. No luck on that one. Good D by Jokic. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Brown. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by McDaniels.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
Edwards against Murray. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's McDaniels. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Now here's Murray. Outside Watson. Back to Murray. Outside Watson. Pass to Brown. They kick it out to Murray. 6 to shoot. Jokic with a screen on Edwards. Murray finds Jokic. 13 feet out. Oh, another miss by Jokic.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Randall, right side. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. It could go. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Nikola Jokic is out there with Peyton Watson, and it's Murray in at point guard. Now here's Edwards, coming off a 37-point game against the Clippers. Randall, pass to Gobert. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Nuggets trail by 6. To the inside. And Jokic throws it down.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. For 3, DiVincenzo. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. 4-point game. Pass to Brown. Screen by Watson. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now here's Porter. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. That gives him the lead. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, great pass to Jokic when he's ready to fire, and then he's straight into his motion.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Denver in the lead. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Now here's Jokic. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Outside Watson. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Here's Jokic. The shake. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
I just love the ball move.
Edwards looking for an opening to stop the run. Minnesota again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate. Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And it's good. 2 points.
Now, this guy knows what it takes to score.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic from deep. Offensive board. Porter with a screen on Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Randall. Here's Edwards. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Aaron Gordon's checked in for Denver. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Edwards. Murray against Edwards. Back to Jokic. Off target from 3-point range. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards for 3. Edwards on target.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 23 seconds left in the second period. Here's Watson. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 from Minnesota. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half. Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. McDaniels from long range. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nuggets ahead, up 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
He's in the mood offensively, carving up the defense like Kenny carves up that tofurkey on Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Yeah, that's like tofu and...
Now let's take a moment here for a... Thanks as always for...
If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Nikola Jokic, what a contribution.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Miller, Dillingham out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Minot in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Westbrook. Back to Jordan. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Strother from downtown. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Strother's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Reid in the post. Jordan's there. A slam dunk by Reid.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense on him.
First team foul.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Gordon. Softly drops in the floater. Gordon's got his first 2 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Dillingham, pounded by Westbrook. And it's time to give you a look at the top 3-point shooting teams from a year ago. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves.
That kind of efficiency from range is generally an indicator of a dominant offense.
90 seconds into the second half now. Saric outside. And it's good for 2. And now a 6-point Denver lead.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Miller, a screen on Jordan. Jordan against Reid. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the baseline. Miller. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Conley's checked in for Minnesota. Denver leading by 6. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Najee, he's checked in for Jordan. Watson comes in for Saric. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Gordon. And Brown subbed in for Westbrook. Outside for Porter. Back to Watson. Shot clock at 6. Porter in the post. Checked by Randall. Here's Brown. To the right side. Lets the 3 fly. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got 13 now.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
The 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Najee. And here are the Nuggets. They're on a 10-2 run here. Down low. Finished off the break. And now it's an 11-point Nugget lead.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Brown passes to Porter. A minute 39 left in the third quarter here. Porter with a screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Porter. Fires for three. Pure from three-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's gotten his second bucket.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Denver shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That one misses. Good on the second one. A minute 9 left to play in the third quarter. McDaniels a screen. And here's Edwards outside. Goes back up. Randall, the pass to Gobert. Blocked! And they get it back. And they're able to recover. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Second is Rudy Gobert. Fourth, Nikola Jokic.
These two were a consistent presence around the rim, able to anticipate where the ball was going and just gobbling up the boards.
Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Strawther. Now here's Porter. He takes it in, and then Porter with the dunk.
And this guy, Porter Jr., is a fantastic athlete, and he loves showing off when he gets the opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in, and Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Timeout.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. DiVincenzo on the wing, defended by Murray. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Ooh, that high release of Jokic. As he buries the three.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Come get it. Jokic with a screen on McDaniels. Jokic up top. Shoots over Reed. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Jokic has got 17.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And so it's Denver. And let's listen to head coach Michael Malone.
Let's build on it. Let's build on that quarter.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Michael Porter out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Jokic in at the 5.
First team foul.
Here's Jokic. Outside Watson. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Timberwolves trail by 16. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Edwards off the inbound pass. Fires from deep. Oh, it's stolen away.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Here's Murray, following the score by Minnesota. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
It's Edwards with a drive, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Peyton Watson. First one falls. And he makes both free throws.
Anthony Edwards is a three-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
Now here's Murray. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. That three's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 16. Edwards for three. Tips. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. On defense, the Nuggets. Here is DiVincenzo. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now here's Reed. For three, Randall. Drains the triple.
Well, credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Edwards with a step. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Now here's Murray. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got 9 points now in the second half. Randall is screen on Murray. The drive by DiVincenzo. And he throws it down with one hand.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Pass to Reed. Knocks it loose. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Edwards. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brown. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 8 assists here tonight.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Basket counts.
Want to score in the NBA? Hicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
So it's Denver now.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Nuggets.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Jokic.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Now here's Murray. And Jokic throws it down.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Randall, a screen on Murray. The drive by DiVincenzo. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. The Nuggets winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForge.
When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Welcome, folks, to what promises... Richard, this... place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Peyton Watson is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Here's Brown. Murray for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
Curry looking around. Releases. Right side, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Peyton, that's good.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. And he drives in, and it's Murray with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Curry. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Inside. And it's Green missing. Jokic with it. Now Green defending. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed. Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Murray against Peyton. Jokic kicks to Murray. Second shot opportunity. Watson for 3. And it's Curry with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
For the 3. It's hauled in by Jokic.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Wiggins against Murray. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Murray's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nuggets. Warriors trail by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr, Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Payton outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Brown. Started by Curry. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 4-point game. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Curry. Kuminga sends a screen for Curry. Shoots the three. And the Warriors miss again. The Nuggets leading by 4. Down low, here's Jokic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside Curry. Green, the screen. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Wide open look here for Murray. And a miss there on the triple. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry with it. Now guarded by Murray. Wiggins surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Payton. Misses and the dry spell continues. Murray with it. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Nuggets. He notched 8 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Stephen Curry's out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
Golden State basketball.
And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Murray against Payton. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home. And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Porter passes to Brown. Jokic with his screen on Curry. Here's Brown. Driving the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Wiggins outside. Latrey. Another 3 for Golden State.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Pass to Jokic. There's the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins left side. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Oh, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt.
Brown, the pass to Jokic. Wants to get it to Watson and does. Here's Brown. Guarded by Curry. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 7.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Screen by Wiggins. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Curry.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Pass to Brown. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Good on the shot. Wiggins has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, B.A.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Curry kicks to Payton. Outside Curry. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Green with a screen for Curry. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brown. Covered by Wiggins. Pass to Jokic for 3. Jokic, big man with the triple.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the three-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Payton. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
This is what separates Green from most bigs, a point forward who excels at passing.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brown, guarded by Curry. Brown's shot is off. Green dishes to Kuminga. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense, paging the defense.
Okay, time to shift focus. Looking at some... That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Saric. He's out there with Aaron Gordon. Russell Westbrook out there with Jordan. And it's Strawther in at the 2. Now Moody. Pass to Jackson Davis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Jackson Davis got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took it down. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And stolen by Jordan. Here's Strother, covered by Heel. Charge, a screen on Schroeder. Westbrook finds Charge. No good on the 3. Warriors trail by 9. Healed from outside. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The offensive rebound. Pass to Strother. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Strother's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. There's the pick. Westbrook against Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Comes right off the pick and knocks it down. Great use of the screen by Hield.
Richard, with Buddy Hield, we're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
Here's Schroeder. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the basket by Gordon. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Schroeder surveying the floor. The shot from the low post is good. Schroeder's got his first basket.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Westbrook against Schroeder. Out to Charge. Here's Strother. Clock at 6. Knocks down the 3 ball. Charge has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Nuggets. Warriors trail by 13. Schroeder outside. They double him with Charge. Hield outside. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the 3-pointer. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love the response there from Hield, matching 3s.
Here's Charge. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Hield. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the inside, Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
To the paint, it's deflected. And now the fast break, Westbrook with the ball, and finished off by Westbrook.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Moody. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Denver, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been... And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach.
Right now is when we go. Good shot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Gary Payton II is out there with Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. Payton kicks to Curry. Shoots it. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Outside for Murray. To the middle. And here is Kuminga. Outside, Green. Out to Payton. 6 to shoot. Back to Green from outside the arc. It's good from long range. Green's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Warriors. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Pass to Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Craig, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
Stolen.
That's his first turnover of the game, and that only goes to show how well he's taken care of the ball to this point.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Denver.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Denver leading by 14. Here's Brown. Six on the shot clock. Jokic with the screen on Curry. Denver needs to get off his shot. And it's stolen by Green. To the inside. And it's Green with the jam.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Jokic kicks to Watson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Shooting for Denver, Watson.
And he's good on the second. Warriors trail by 13. Outside Curry. Wiggins sets a screen for Curry. Inside. Wiggins right side. To the paint. Here's Green. Pass to Curry. 3 on the clock. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Murray against Payton. Jokic with his screen on Payton. Murray for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Denver.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season. And credit the whole team. It was a focused concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Higgins outside. Going inside. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson.
happy to have. Have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA. Stand two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Minnesota with the ball. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Edwards, no good. Now here's Jackson Davis. Defense is right there.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Now here's Randle. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Randle, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Instead, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started. But what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
Curry's shot is off.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Randle, a screen on Curry. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Now here's Curry, coming off a 31-point game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And you can tell being a leader comes naturally to Curry. He sets the tone out there, and all his guys follow his lead.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Kuminga, the pass to Wiggins. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
The 3, DiVincenzo drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Kuminga against DiVincenzo. It's blocked by Gobert.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
Outside McDaniels. For 3, Randle. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Curry, that's good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Curry. Give him 8. Pass to Green. 4 on the clock. Here's Wiggins. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. DiVincenzo pass to Randall. Gobert up top. Back to Randall. Picked by Gobert. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. I like when McDaniels takes initiative on offense.
Jackson Davis a screen. Curry looking it over. Inside and stolen by Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's watched by Kuminga. Up again. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Gobert passes to Edwards. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Edwards got 6.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
At the line.
And he drops the first. And so Curry nails both of them.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
Outside Curry. The 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And we'll be back shortly for the start. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Outside Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Curry. Guarded by Edwards. Shot is good by Curry.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Curry against Edwards. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors trailing. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. And that one, good. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Out to the right wing. Here goes Gobert. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Edwards so good inside.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Curry against Edwards. Green with a screen on Edwards. Some solid defense from Edwards. Minnesota leading by 3. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
And again, no good by Golden State. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Wiggins with a screen on McDaniels. Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's DiVincenzo to the left wing. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins left side. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. The rim.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
McDaniels, a screen on Wiggins. And Edwards, here we go. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Jackson Davis. Curry against DiVincenzo. The 3-ball. 4-3. Stephen Curry.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edwards, hounded by Wiggins. Back to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. Edwards got 18 points in the game.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Out to the right wing. And here's Green from the arc. Oh, at the buzzer! He got it off in time!
That is an incredible shot.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You know, right now for Minnesota, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball in.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Oh, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
They've got Moody. Buddy Hield is out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Looney in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Back to Jackson Davis. Right side Moody. Down low. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul.
First team
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Miller, and he makes it on the layup. Miller's got his first points of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not... sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. And looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. Number 5, the Warriors.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Here's Hield. Soft touch off the glass. Hield's got his first points of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Well, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating, and he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Pass to Reed. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. They now take the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's Hield. Here's Anderson. On the wing, Payton. Oh, he tries a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Dillingham. And that one is hammered home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
And it's Hield missing.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Well, Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Moody with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Close in. Moses Moody.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Anderson against Miller. A minute 20 left in the third. Alexander Walker with it. Miller right side. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Miller's gotten 4 this quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Outside Hield. Drives to the hoop. 4-3. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're really working the paint now.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Hield. Driving to the basket. Here's Looney. Reed brings the double. Pass to Heel. Back to Payton. Oh, from deep. Hits the three-pointer.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First one falls for him. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. And so he hits both. 9 seconds left in the third. Outside Heel. 2 on the clock. And he lays it up and in. Hield's gotten 4 this quarter. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Timberwolves ahead, leading. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Minnesota. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Minnesota leading by 3. DiVincenzo driving. Pass to Gobert. Randle outside. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Wiggins outside. Wiggins gets a step, and he jams it home with authority.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Randle going inside, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Smart play from Randle. Uses his physical ability to drive inside and make trouble for the defense.
2 shots.
And Randle drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Curry against Edwards. On the wing, Curry. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. And here is Green. Outside Kuminga. 5 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Now here's Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Edwards. Curry's shot is off. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Intercepted. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. For 3, Randle knocks down the long J. Randle's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Edwards against Curry. Green with a screen on Edwards. Curry from deep 3-point land. And the Warriors miss again. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And Edwards, here we go. Ooh, look at Edwards fighting through.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
DiVincenzo against Wiggins. Clock at 6. The fader. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Warriors trail by 11. The shot to stop the run. Randall pulls down the board. DiVincenzo against Wiggins. Outside for Randall. McDaniels, a screen on Green. For 3, Randall. The shot won't fall. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Randall with a steal.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Now Randall. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Minnesota again missing. And the basket by Curry. Edwards for 3. And the miss. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Just a gutsy performance. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie